Well, Coach, let me get the local media here out of the way first. Can you just describe your team a little bit to Greenville people and East Carolina people who are going to be seeing you for the first time this year?
Yeah, we're a scrappy bunch. We've had a lot of ups and downs this year, but we had some players really find themselves. I think our offense is much improved this year. Our defense is much improved, and we're a pitching staff that had to find itself because we lost so much from last year. So we're a team that took a while to figure out who it was, but once we did, I think we became one of the better teams around. So I think that's us in a nutshell.
And playing hot at the end of the year is obviously what you want to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, what I told our team is I didn't want to get hot, I wanted to get good. And I think we became a good team. If you look at our stats, when we score runs, we play good defense. We pitch on most days in the starting role and in the bullpen. So sometimes it takes a while to figure out how to put the pieces into place, and once we did, that's when we started to take off.
Coach, why Adam Hill to start the first game?
Well, in this setting, you have to win the first two games to have your best chance to win. So Adam and Cody, I think at this point over the last month of the season, have been our top two guys. They're our veterans. To me, it was a very easy decision.
Well, what gives you the belief that Adam can dominate a game one performance like you need your first starter to do and go the distance or as far as he can?
Well, we're going to go in this tournament as far as Adam, Cody, and the rest of the starters can take us. So it's a natural decision to give Adam the ball, and then hope you win that game. If you do, then probably Cody will be ready for that next game.
Said heading into the SEC tournament, this team was loose and confident. Do you feel like that's this case heading into this weekend?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this point, if you start to get tight or you start to try to do too much, that's when you start to feel the pressure. And then when you feel pressure, you don't apply pressure. So our mindset is that we're going to come out here, leave it all out on the field, play confident, play loose, and see what happens.
How hopeful are you that TJ can make an impact this weekend at the regional?
Always hopeful, just like our fans, hoping that he can impact some games. Just don't know in what capacity that will be yet. It's a long shot at this point probably that he would start a game, so he may impact the game more with his legs and with his defense at this point.
How long has he been taking batting practice, and what did you see from him today out there taking
he's been taking it a few days. We haven't been able to challenge him yet with the high velocity training that we like to do, so I think he's still a ways away from really being ready to take 5 at-bats.
How do you feel the team just looked today, day before the big regional games? How do you think they looked during practice?
Yeah, we're fine. I mean, that's what we are. We work hard, we get after it, we have some fun. That's why it's the kind of program I think players enjoy being a part of, because they know we're going to work them hard, but we're also going to have fun while we do it. So I think you saw a little glimpse of how we go about our business today in practice.
What's the indicator when you know Adam Hill's on his game from the mound?
Is he commanding the strike zone? At the end of the day, it's all about that, because the stuff is always basically the same, but is he commanding the strike zone? Is he getting ahead of hitters? When he does that, he's tough to face. When he falls behind and he has to throw the fastball right down the middle, just like any pitcher, that's when he becomes hittable.
Did you guys bring the pitching machine, and will you be able to use it?
We did. Now, we didn't hit off it today because we went after it pretty hard the last 3 days. We took the 2 days off over the weekend, and then we got on that pitching machine pretty challenging from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today, I thought it was important with facing a left-handed pitcher on game day that they hit off Skylar today and tomorrow. So it was a good balance this week of challenging them with the pitching machine, but also getting them hitting off a left-handed arm.
Can the machine simulate left-handed or right-handed pitching or not?
Mostly, it's based on the angle that you put it. Lefties generally release the ball on the left side of the mound. Righties are more on the right side of the mound. So generally, it's the angle of where you place that machine which will dictate. Is it imitating the action you'll see.
How did Logan respond to the news about not starting game one, and how do you see him? How do you see his role this weekend?
Yeah, Logan's fine. Logan understands that we have to win a lot of games this weekend to win regional. So they're all going to participate and have a big role in making this thing happen. So, and he's a freshman, and we're giving the ball to juniors. I think he's smart enough to understand that that's the smart play at this point.
After a full week of breaking down film on Ohio State, your last take on them and the kind of team that they'll show you tomorrow.
Well, they're a solid team, and they're throwing a really good left-handed pitcher tomorrow night, and they have a closer at the back end that has tremendous stats as well. So it's a team you need to play well against. At this point in the season, there's nobody that you say will be an easy game. So it's going to be a tough Big Ten team, and Big Ten teams generally are known for being pretty physical and playing really hard. So that's what we expect.
Does the lefty remind you of anybody that y'all seen this year?
No, I mean a lot of lefties are the same in terms of is it a power lefty or is it more of a field lefty? He's a field lefty that would be in that 86 to 90 range. Good off-speed stuff. So I mean, you get to the point where the lefties all kind of work you the same way, and I'm sure they'll have scouting reports on how they want to attack our hitters. But at the end of the day, it's get a good pitch to hit, and when you get it, hit it hard.
Does that concern you at all? It seems like that's the type of pitcher that have given y'all the most trouble.
No, at this point, it's just make adjustments. I mean, I think the fact that we have had so much experience against lefties this latter part of the season, I think prepares us. And our record overall against left-handed pitchers has actually been pretty good. So, it's just something. You're going to face good lefties, you're going to face good righties, you're going to face good closers, you're going to face good offenses in the season. At this point, it's do you play better baseball all around than the team in the other dugout? That's our focus.
Injury-wise, how is your team? How's Ridge? And I guess Sawyer had the discomfort in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, Sawyer should be fine. Ridge, I think, will be fine and usable this weekend. At this point, TJ is probably the only guy that we're really, concerned with. How much will he be able to play?
How do you feel about the NCAA limiting the media to just one tweet per inning?
Well, as it relates to you, Phil, I think we're calling that the Phil Kornbluth rule.
You don't worry about me.
No, you know what? Whatever. They come up with rules and we follow them.
Any more questions?